Greetings. Back with another one. It's here. Ghost of Yotei. Trailer has been announced. I know it's been like a couple of days, but late to the show as always, but better late than never. Trailer has just dropped and heard some good things. Now, I played the first game, Ghost of Tsushima, and I played it for the PS4. And I can honestly say, man, it is one of the greatest games I've ever played in my life. I mean, I'm a huge diehard, admirer of Japanese culture, Oriental culture in general. But Sucker Punch, they did a phenomenal job with the first game. It was beautiful. It really brings a lot of just beauty to the world when you can develop a game like this, and when you have a culture that is represented in just the utmost way, man. Just I mean, like I love playing games like this where you become completely immersed in the environment and you kind of lose yourself in this world and stuff. Even though it's a digital world, but see some when you see something like this, like the first game, everywhere I went, just the color, the I mean, just I got lost in the foliage. Like how you would ride, your horse through the wildflowers, through the flower fields and stuff like that. I just enjoyed doing that. It was just, and obviously the combat was phenomenal. Beautiful story, great characters and stuff like that. But let me shut up and just view this trailer, and then put my 31 cents at the end like always.
We are beyond the edge of Japan.
Love that.
People come north to disappear.
Mount Yotei, 1603.
But you are hunting. And now, every Ronin here is after you. Still think you're the hunter?
Oh yeah. KO. Sucker Punch. See what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's gorgeous, man. Like they did a phenomenal job with this. Hey, look at that. I mean, just the environment. As long as I get to see more of this, I'm not gonna complain that much, if at all. And I love like how in the first game, the wind was like your guide to whatever destination you wanted to go to. I love how they use the wind for that. That's really unique right there. Yeah. Ghost of Yotei. Now apparently there's been some controversy. I can't even speak. Controversy With this game, um, the two and I don't know if it's because it's a like we got a female lead. I don't think that's the reason. For what I've heard, it's because of the actress who's voicing the protagonist is a quote unquote you know the dreaded W word. I don't even know if we can say it on YouTube, but yeah, she's like that. Now look, as long as that stuff is not, as long as we're not being preached to in terms of the game and its story, hey man, I no complaint here. I mean, like I said, these actors and these actresses, they can have whatever belief system they want, but just don't throw it in the game. But apparently that's what I've been hearing is because of who's playing the protagonist. Now, of course, in the original, we had a male protagonist by the name of Jin, and he was a trained samurai under his uncle. And of course, the first game it took place during the Mongol invasion of Tsushima, and that's the one and he had to become more of a kind of like by any means necessary in order to survive, man. Because what the Mongols did to the people of the island, I mean, you really get to see all of the devastation and stuff like that of what they did, and Jin finds himself with some of the people who were fighting back, and he had to kind of like go against his samurai bushido code in order to survive. Like, for example, like samurai, the shogun, they don't believe in striking someone in the back, like kind of like how the shinobi does. But he had to become more of a shinobi and be more stealth like for certain situations, to kind of like to go against his code. And I like how he and his uncle clash over that. For the people who haven't played it, I don't want to ruin it for you, but I just love that dynamic in the first game. But yeah, man, like I said, man, hopefully, like I said, just don't throw any of that that stuff in the story. And as long as the characters are compelling, the storytelling is compelling, and the characters were related. Because like I said, we had great written female characters in the first game. I don't remember their names, but it was two female characters that were in particular that I really enjoyed, that were fighting alongside Gene in his journey in the first game. And to this day, for the life of me, I would never understand why Ghost of Tsushima wasn't the game of the year. It got beat out by The Last of Us 2. Last of Us 2 was the game that was the game of the year that year. So I thought that was kind of a robbery. I mean, even though Last of Us 2, from a mechanical standpoint, from a technical standpoint, it was a masterpiece. Just, I mean, Naughty Dog, they deliver when it comes to like the graphics and just the way the game looks and stuff like that. But I would give it to Ghost of Tsushima just because of this culture alone. I mean, when you start throwing Ronins and Samurai and Shogun and Bushido and Pagodas and stuff like that, wildflowers and standoffs and stuff like that, I'm on board. And I don't think there's anything that could take me away from that. But yeah, man, Ghost of Yotei, it looks great. Like I said, the only thing we can do is wait. The only thing we can do is wait, and who knows? Maybe this will be the game that the Japanese people will stand behind, other than another game that's they're not taking too likely with right now. Hopefully they can turn around, but who knows, man? I try to end it on a positive note. But yeah, guys, it's your boy Quiz Bleak signing off. 31 cents at it. Another one for the archives. And until next time, us.